Hello everybody, welcome to the next Fixing Monday lovable video in Winter Wonderland. Look at this. This is like one of the side roads close to where I live. It's not possible, it wasn't yet cleared from the snow. Since yesterday it's snowing and it's just like in the middle of winter and it's April, so it was already super springy, and actually little tiny buds were appearing on trees and bushes and everywhere. Buffy, go! And now it's just like this crazy winter feeling again, but it's not super cold, just -1 degree. I just wanted to show you, and I thought like I have to, this might be my last snow walk for this season. So yes, I wanted to show you and share that with you. For today, I thought I will talk about the hardwares and the softwares that I use for illustrating, because I have a lot of people asking me, okay, what are you using? How are you doing your illustrations? And first off, I draw everything myself. I don't use any stock footage, illustrations, icons. I don't reuse anything from the internet, basically. I draw everything from scratch by myself, because there is tools like BioRender, for example, or free icon bases where you can like get icons and assemble your illustrations, but I don't do that. And the main softwares that I use are Adobe Illustrator, so the creative suite. Illustrator is a vector-based illustration program, and so I use that for many illustrations, many scientific illustrations that I should that's good to have them vectorized. I'm just having to take care here now because another person is walking with another dog, so we have to keep our spaces. Yes, sorry, just a second. Okay, like that. And then when it comes to raster or pixel-based illustrations, drawings, I use this way, Buffy. Come. I use Procreate. It's an app for the iPad, and then I draw plants, whatever drawings my customer wants on that in Procreate. What is really important to know is about the hardwares that I use. Buffy, go. I do have a graphic tablet, a Wacom tablet, that I use as my screen and that I draw on. And then obviously I also have a digital pen. So that's where I use Illustrator most often. So I draw all my patterns and shapes on it as well. Very seldom is that I use the given shapes and patterns. And I like that because then it looks a little bit more organic when I do it in that way, instead of these idealized shapes with perfect corners and circles, because I feel like biology is not, or nature, plants, everything is not like perfectly symmetrical, and I actually like asymmetry personally, so I like to draw my shapes and everything from scratch on that tablet. And when I draw with Procreate, then I also have like an iPad that I use, and that it would be a pain to... Buffy, let's go. She's eating the snow. My dog's eating the snow and then like freezing her belly off. But I don't know if she feels like doing that. I got stuck at... it would be a pain to draw with a mouse or with one of these tabs that you have on the laptops. It would be impossible. I would get cramps, my fingers and hands all the time. So I do have these digital pens. Sometimes I have people asking me, do you draw by hand or with a computer? And that to me is like, okay, well, I do both. I don't draw by hand because it's a pen that I use, but on the computer. It's like digital paper, basically. And it is very convenient. It doesn't mean, though, like these softwares and hardwares, having them and being, knowing about them, doesn't mean you know, this illustration just come up. You still need to have the capability, so you need to know how to draw, how to illustrate, have a feeling of colors, proportions, layout, even all these things. This is all knowledge, yes. And then she's vomiting the snow out. Great. You need to know all of these things, because if you don't, all these fancy gears, softwares, hardware won't help. Yes, I think that should be it for today. I recently thought maybe I should make these videos a bit shorter and get a bit more to the point. And if it's shorter than 10 minutes, that's fine as well. And no, maybe another add-on, because, well, Illustrator you have to pay, it's a license. Procreate is a one-time purchase. But there's free software out there. For example, GIMP and Krita are pixel-based softwares, and Krita is like, it's very similar to Photoshop, which I also can use but don't use as often, where you can like basically draw. The interface is very similar to Photoshop, that's what I wanted to say, and you can just draw in it. It's not built on shapes. And then you have, I think it was Inkscape. That's a vector free vector program that you can use if you don't have the means to get a license. I think that's it. Well, then it still comes like, of course you can use the mouse to draw, and there is tablets available that are a little bit cheaper. So there's all kinds of different price classes if you really want to go into scientific illustration. So there's something affordable for everybody, I feel. And yeah, that should be it for today. And continuing the snow walk once more, I show you my doggy. Here's all the snow and the not cleared out passage. Yeah, I wish you a great Monday. I hope it's spring or whatever, summer, winter, fall, wherever you are at, and see you next Monday. Bye bye.